guys and girls, because you know there's 0.1% of you. Yeah, Ollie a while ago did his 5 thing, well no, his living with a Type R EP3 video. So I'm just going to go out whilst it's 27 degrees and do a little video of my own on living with a WRX. So the first thing, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, but the first thing about owning this car is it's very expensive to run and maintain. I think on a good run you get about, let me close the window so you can hear me. It's going to be boiling in here. Yeah, don't know how well you heard that bit, but yeah, it's really expensive to run because it hasn't got a standard fuel pump. It's been tuned to run on 99, 98 octane, so I always put that in. It's got a high flow cat, and yeah, I reckon it's getting about 15, 17 miles to the gallon at like the best. That's me driving like perfectly, because when you put your foot down you can physically see it. Oh, mind the dog walker. You can see the gauge is going straight down as soon as you put your foot, but then again the miles in return, miles per gallon, outweigh the fact that it costs so much to run. So that's like one of the main things about owning one of these cars, especially even with the Civic. That's bloody expensive to run as well. If you're going to own a performance car, you're going to need to accept that you're going to have to put like some kind of performance fuel in. That's just a given. But yeah, that's one of the things that you have to take in consideration when you're owning one of these. I don't know how well a stock WRX performs. I reckon it doesn't really do any better, but yeah, you do get really bad miles per gallon. I know the positives outweigh the negatives by tenfold, because it fucking goes. It's fucking quick. Obviously being 4-wheel drive, not rear wheel, not front wheel, as soon as you put your foot down it just grips up. Like there's no tie screw, there's no tie spin, it just goes. Because this car's got no traction control, because it's got 2 LSDs or 1 LSD, it doesn't, Subaru were like, oh, we don't really need active control, so it hasn't got traction control. I believe it's got ESP, but I've never seen anything flash up. But yeah, it's confidence boosting. The 4-wheel drive system in this car is so confidence boosting. I've owned front wheel drive car and I've owned a rear wheel drive car, and I honestly could say I wouldn't switch to either or go back to either, because 4-wheel drives, yeah, they can be boring when you're trying to cane it, but that is because they are so reliably confidence boosting, and you can just chuck it into corners and not have to worry about oversteering or understeering. Now we're coming to a little bit of a dual carriageway. I don't know how well it's going to be portrayed and how well I'm going to be able to show you. Let's give it a go. It's a boring car if you're not driving it spiritedly. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it because I had the windows open, but when this is a WRX, so it's not an STI, it might have STI bits on it, that's because I put them on. But the WRX has a really bad gearbox, and when I bought this car everything was fine. I've owned it a year now, and a problem has arisen where the synchronization in the gears is out between 3rd and 4th. So when I change between 3rd and 4th, and that is a McLaren, mad. So when I change between 3rd and 4th, it grinds the fuck out of the gear. If I'm doing over 5,000, if I'm under 5,000 and I'm just changing normally, it's fine, there's no grinding. There was a debate whether to change the gearbox oil sorts it. I've changed the gearbox oil, it didn't sort it. And yeah, I've still got the problem, so I don't know, new gearbox time, it's probably one of those ticking time bombs where I'm gonna be driving really normally one day, change gear, and it's just gonna blow. But that is one of the main problems with buying a WRX, is the gearbox. as well as the head gasket and ring lands and all that other stuff that you see on Subaru or memes that take the piss out of Subarus for their head gaskets. It's always been to me how it's treated by the previous owner. If it's been treated good by the previous owner, then it should be reliable, realistically. But if it hasn't, then it's going to be a pile of shit. And as I was saying before earlier, yeah, this car is really bad on petrol. So we're at a petrol station and we're going to fill up, well, not going to fill up, we're going to put some nice 99 in V-Power. This car's meant to be driven. Another funny thing is funny about owning this car is oh look at that's a Corvette this time. Is the amount of memes there are about this car. Like you see everyone is like, oh, Subarus are gay, Subarus for gays, LGBT gay Subarus, and obviously if you own a Subaru you've got a vape. So now we're on the back road. We can get into a bit more spirited driving. Obviously, you know, sticking to the speed limits of the road. I don't know how well the footage is going to come out, because I can see it shaking all about. Brakes are really good on this car. You've got 4 piston calipers on the front, you've got 2 piston calipers on the rear, you've got 300mm discs. Stopping's no problem as long as you know you've got brake pads in there to be able to stop the car. I'm soon to be putting some braided lines in, so that'll be good. It'll make the braking a lot less squishy. I mean, there's always a website that me and Ollie use to look at cars and 0 to 60s and how much they weigh. It's called Parker's, and if you actually look on the Parker's website, and it says everything that basically I want to say about this car. That if it was a WRX it'd be so boring. It's not a WRX, it's got the performance Prodrive pack, so it's a little bit more special in that sense, and it boosts it up to 261 according to Prodrive, but this was dynoed at 271, and if it was a WRX then it'd be boring as hell. And I actually did the conversion rates, and Ollie's Civic, even though it's got a lot less torque and a lot less power, well, not a lot less power, the stock one comes with 225 bhp, where I did the conversion rates and power to weight, Ollie's car would actually beat it. The WRX would have it off the line only because of the 4-wheel drive system, but after a while the Civic would overtake just because of the power to weight. But yeah, if it was a WRX then it'd feel really sluggish, it'd be quite slow. The tiny TD04 that I've got on at the moment is, bless its heart, running at full chat. It's got 18 pounds of boost, so it's there when it's on tap when you need it. All the torque is down low, and that's where this car kind of annoys me, because if it had a bigger turbo I'd have more power up the range, whereas right now it's kind of all down low and you have to be in the right gear to accelerate away. If you're in the wrong gear then it just doesn't go anywhere. That's the only thing about turbo cars as well. So to summarise the living with a WRX, it's bad on fuel, it's not the comfortablest in the world either. It's quite comfy, I can do long drives in it, but it's not that comfy. You've got if you're ever looking to buy one, you've got to read into the problems, and you've got to understand that it is quite a lot of money to fix those problems. I think it's about 450 quid, £500 for a new gearbox, and obviously you've got all the problems with the head gaskets and ring lands and engine rebuilds. So if you're ever going to look at buying one, you've got to look into the problems. I like the looks it gets as well, because obviously it's loud, it's aggressive, it's in your face. Like, you can't have anything but a loud car nowadays if you're in the car scene, because you want that. It's not all about styling now, it's more about how clean your car looks and how factory it looks and how much power it makes, like sleeper kind of thing. Like this makes the same amount of power and torque as a stock STI. That's why I'm saying if I had a WRX it'd be shit, because it's lesser models feel really bad. And then again you've got this 4-wheel drive system that performs phenomenally, launches the car, and it just goes. It's so reliable, it's confidence boosting. You can chuck it. I've chucked this into so many corners and just got around it. And yeah, I don't know how this fridge is going to come out again. We haven't got the best mounts in the world. I mean, I can see it shaking about. But yeah, I hope you did like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. We love to see those comments. We always just try and reply to every single comment we get. And yeah, I guess I shall see you on the next one. See you later, guys. So the wing is done and it's on and it's gloss and it looks a hell of a lot better than anything I could have ever done. And it's finally coming along. It looks like the part now, so it ain't got some stupid spacky wing on it. But yeah, looking all nice and good. Just needs a really good clean, but yeah, wing is on.